Now we are trying to solve exercise 7.4 from the NCERT book. Okay, now we'll try to solve question number 1 from the exercise 7.4 triangles from NCERT book. Okay, question is, so that in a right angle triangle the hypotenuse is the longest side. The hypotenuse is the longest side, is A, B, C. So how to check it? So ABC is a right triangle here and right angled at B. Now angle A plus angle C equal to 90 degree. Okay, because B had 90, so rest is 90, so A plus angle B equal to 90. Okay, now angles A and C are each less than 90. Okay, now angle B is greater than angle A. Okay, got it? So angle A, so AC greater than BC, because side opposite to greater angle is longer, already you have learned. Now again angle B greater than angle C, so also we can write that AC greater than AB. Okay, so side opposite to greater angle is longer, already you know. So hence from this equation and this equation we can say that AC is the longest side. So hence prove that the hypotenuse is the longest side in a right angle triangle. Okay, go to the next question. Now in this question, now in this figure, sides AB and AC of triangle ABC are extended to points PQ, P and Q, okay, respectively. Also angle PBC less than angle QCB. Okay, now we have to show that AC greater than AB. Okay, now in this question, angle ABC plus angle PBC, ABC plus angle PBC, angle PBC equal to 180 degree as linear pair. ABC plus angle PBC is 180 degree linear pair. Now angle ABC is equal to 180 degree minus angle PBC. Okay, PBC. Similarly, you can say that angle ACB is equal to 180 degree minus angle QCB. Okay, QCB. Here angle ACB plus QCB equal to 180. So we can write that ACB equal to 180 degree minus QCB. Okay, and it is given that in the question angle PBC is less than angle QCB. Okay, so 180 minus QCB is less than 180 minus PBC. Okay, got it? Now the equation number 1 is angle ABC equal to 180 minus PBC and angle ACB equal to 180 minus QCB. Okay, now PBC is less than QCB. Okay, so 180 degree minus QCB less than 180 degree minus angle PBC. Okay, now if we put 180 minus QBC as ACB and 180 minus PBC as angle ABC. So, and in the middle it will be this side here. So ultimately we got that angle ACB less than angle ABC. Okay, so AB is less than AC. Okay, so we can write that AC greater than AB. Okay, as angle ACB is less than angle ABC, so the side AB is less than AC. So we can write that in opposite, AC greater than AB. Okay, proved. Now question number 3. In this figure, our angle B less than angle A and angle C less than angle D, so that AD less than BC. Okay, now given that angle B is less than angle C given, so BO greater than AO, because side opposite to greater angle is longer. Also given that angle C less than angle D, so we can write CO greater than DO. Same reason, side opposite to greater angle is longer. Okay, now if we add these two equations, that is BO greater than AO and CO greater than DO, so we will have BO plus CO greater than AO plus DO. Okay, now BO plus OC or CO, that is BC, and AO plus DO, that is AD. Okay, so now we got that BC greater than AD, or we can write that AD less than BC. Okay, question number 4. Now ABCD are respectively the smallest and longest sides of a quadrilateral AB and CD. Okay, in this figure, now we have to show that angle A greater than angle C and angle B greater than angle D. Okay, so now we are joining AC. Okay, now we are marking the angles 1, this angle 2, this angle 3, and this angle 4. Okay, so in triangle ABC, here, ABC, BC greater than AB, because AB is the shortest side in the question. So angle 2 greater than angle 4 here. Okay, angle opposite to the longer side is greater, we know. And also in triangle ACD, in this triangle CD greater than AD, CD greater than AD here. Okay, because CD is the longest side, so angle 1 is greater than angle 3. Okay, because angle opposite to the longer side is greater. Okay, so now if we add these two equations, so we will get angle 2 plus angle 1 greater than angle 4 plus angle 3. Okay, so angle 2 plus angle 1, that is angle A here, so you can write angle A greater than, and angle 4 plus angle 3, that is angle C here. Okay, so ultimately we got that angle A is greater than angle C. Okay, proved here. So similarly by joining BD here, we can prove angle B is greater than angle D. Now question number 5. In this figure, PR greater than PQ, okay, and PS bisects QPR, this angle. So prove that angle PSR is greater than angle PSQ. So here QPS, so here QPS equal to RPS, okay, as PS bisects QPR. Then PQR greater than PRQ, PQR is greater than PRQ, okay, got it? Since PR greater than PQ, as angle opposite to the larger side is always larger, so we are writing PQR greater than PRQ. Now PSR is equal to PQR plus QPS, okay, since the exterior angle of a triangle equals the sum of the opposite interior angles. That's why here in this figure PSR is equal to PQR plus QPS, since the exterior angle of the triangle equals to the sum of the opposite interior angles. So PQR and QPS is the opposite interior angles of the exterior angle PSR. Here it is, okay, so we are writing here, and PSQ is equal to PRQ plus RPS, as the exterior angle of a triangle equals to the sum of the opposite interior angles, same, okay. PSQ, that means this angle, is equal to PRQ, that means this angle, and RPS, this angle, okay. So if we add these two equation, PSR equal to PQR plus QPS and PSQ equal to PRQ and RPS, then we will have PQR plus QPS greater than PRQ plus RPS, okay, angle, okay. So we are getting PSR greater than PSQ, okay, as PQR, that means PQR plus QPS equal to PSR, okay, and angle PRQ plus RPS equal to angle PSQ, so we can say that PSR greater than PSQ, okay. Thank you very much. Okay, so thank you very much. Already we have tried to solve out all the exercises from triangle chapter. Now listen to it very carefully. If you have any problem anywhere, then pause it, okay, and do it on your coffee and watch it again, okay. Thank you.